Alrighty then, let's make sure everything's running first before I get started and get all the intros going. Okay, we are looking good. Oh yeah, computer is not liking that. So yeah, we needed more RAM. Damn. We are using 49% of the CPU, which is getting us to how high? We are reaching 68 degrees. Oh boy. But we're running way more stuff this time around. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're using a lot more CPU. We are near running my CPU to death. All right. Sweet. So it might get a little loud in here. Pop out the live chat. Pull that down. That should keep that rolling. Let's double check that everything's still going good. Everything looks good so far. Yeah, wrong thing. Okay. All right. Everything's looking good. Let's make sure YouTube and Twitch look good. All right. Yep. Twitch looks good. And YouTube looks good as well. Good. We are live on everything. Cool. We are looking good. So let's go ahead and get started with roll intros. Well, at least with spoken intro. Okay. Good, 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 good. Discord. Make sure that's up. Okay. All right. Oh, that is weird. Why is it doing it like that? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing on that. Oh. Okay. I clicked the wrong thing on that. Oh, no, it's just messing up. Okay. Never mind. Okay. I guess I would have to get that started way sooner. But all right. That'll work. Everything looks at least right. Gonna be upside down on the Twitch chat, but that'll be fine. Ooh. Render times are coming down. All right. What's up, AJ? All right. Let's get started and get working. Oh, and then get intros rolling. Okay. And def just for a moment. All right. So, as always, let's go ahead and get started. We're working back again on the Tallgoose 3. And at this very moment, it's looking good. Not too much left to go on it. Actually, there's a lot left to go on it, but it's going to be a long process to get there. We've got a lot to do. Hopefully, the parts that are needed should be coming in very soon. Never skip arm day. Exactly right. We are also on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and I'm also on the Discord VC right now for any of those, which is what we're doing for Wednesdays right now, where everybody can join in. So let's get started. All right. Intro's done. Getting back to working.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm downstairs with my grandma, so she might hear us just a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
You know what's gonna be funny?
What's that?
Go to my first screenplay.
What was that one more time?
Screenplay?
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Degree, so to speak.
Nice. So that looks good.
What's your take on BL?
On the what?
On BL, as in like voice love, curse love, stuff like that.
Oh, 1 second. My stuff's a little loud and you're a little quiet today. one more time. I had to turn you up a little bit.
I said, what's your take on boys' love or girls' love?
I don't even know. I'm kind of spacey out today. I'm more focused on build manner. I don't even have articulate language right now.
It's okay.
Oh, okay, that's loud. Let's turn that back down again. Plus, it's like super hot in the apartment for some reason, or it's just me.
It's chilly right now for us.
Oh, it's like 70 outside, so yeah, 73. It's actually finally out of cold weather. For some reason, it feels like the apartment's boiling. All right, so getting back onto this stuff here. Let's make sure I'm centered. I am, okay. Yeah, we should be getting back to game stuff sooner or later, probably either in the next couple weeks or probably starting March. So it'll be fun. Oh yeah. It's just getting everything back on the bandwagon. Oh yeah, duh, I have to pull those out. Ugh. We don't use the temporary ball joints. Yeah, today's get more shit done because I'm trying to get this done quickly. Day, and I just got, let's see, I've got about an hour and a half to 2 hours to build, so I'm moving as fast as possible.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh yeah, it's I don't have a lot of time, plus I don't have a lot of time in the rest of the week, so I've got to get as much done as possible. I only have tomorrow. I have a little bit of time tomorrow, and then it's work till next weekend.
Oof.
Yeah, I have to work. I have to be on call, so the worst case scenario is I have to work the entire weekend. Best case scenario, I work one day and then I get to sit stressing out next to my phone saying, please don't ring, please don't ring, please don't ring, please don't ring, please don't ring. Which happens more often than not.
It's safe to say that I trust you guys, but these are the stuff you engaged in, right? Oh, come on. This particular person's messaging me as if, like, I think they're just trying to be nosy and see what I'm about, but still, my bio is in the Twitch channel.
Yeah, that'd be someone being nosy. I get that far too many times than I'd like to say.
I just say I'm dealing with other projects and stuff like that, so.
Right.
And personal.
Exactly. Alright.
I mean, they're reaching out at least, but
Right.
it's kind of creepy.
Let's see.
Is it okay if I use your name in a screenplay?
No. I need to keep that more on the cuff.
I meant your screen name, not your personal
That
name.
one as well, because I have that monetized, so I have to keep that on. I have to keep that as my IP, unfortunately.
Okay. No worries. I'll just, cause I'm trying to think if I want to do like a romance novel or something like that. So.
Right. Yeah, just with the IP that I have to keep it on the cuff because I own the IP to it. So, yeah, like if I let you use it, I have to let everybody use it, and that's how intellectual property rights go. It sucks. Without residual pay or something or a contract. Plus, then if someone uses it, I have to flag it and everything, and it sucks. Because that happened just recently to Leo. Leo had someone steal his shop ID. They used the same name, but they just changed the domain address. So, it sucks because he's dealing with a lawsuit with that right now.
Wait, a lawsuit?
Well, he's got to sue them. He's getting yelled at for them not delivering product. He's got to either figure out a way of suing them, or he's got to figure out a way of either selling his IP or something, because basically he's got an IP theft issue with that. That's the problem with the name that you have. If I didn't have, if I wasn't trying to use it as an IP, I would let people use it. But since I do use it as an IP and I do have it monetized, same thing. I have to protect the intellectual property rights on it.
No worries.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I love IPs.
The person came back with, okay, if you don't mind, can I know if you see them, or do you want to keep it private?
Ooh. And looking up, looking over. Okay. Looks good. That looks good. Okay. So.
Well, I can just say I'm writing a book.
Yeah, that's one thing you can do. Okay, so that looks good. That looks great.
Which, technically the book is done. I just need someone to edit it for me.
Editing, the one thing I'm the worst at. Video or text.
Oh, you're streaming. Okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming. I have the VC open for everybody at the moment as well. That's why I'm also going as fast as I can. And what's up, Reap? Hello. And Ajax, I'm in VC right now as well too. If you're still there, I know he was there earlier. If you want to join in as well, just to give everyone a heads up on it. I know I haven't been doing a lot of VC. Been kind of private the last few weeks, but trying to do Wednesdays as a community open night.
Normally I would say yes. I would stream with you, but I have a lot going on in my mind, and I'm trying to like take time away from streaming.
I hear that. That's what I did for 2 months straight.
Yeah.
Now I've got like $3,000 worth of freaking kits that I need to start working on. Well, I've had $3,000 worth of it. I just added more to that total, especially what's coming in a few days, hopefully. I'm just buying more plastic cracks, so it's great. And I don't know how Patreon's going to go. I don't know if everyone's going to be still the same backer level as they were. They are. We'll be getting the, what's it called? We'll be getting the giveaway started back up in April. We'll probably start with a master grade, as long as everything stays the same. Oh, yeah.
I'm still subscribed.
Nice. I was just making sure because I don't know where everyone stands since I did take it down for a few months since I was just like, I don't feel like taking your money if I'm not doing any freaking projects at the time or streaming. My integrity said no.
I understand.
If I was greedy, like some people can be, I would be like, yes, give me all your money. You guys know you love it. Me being a nice person, just like, no. No, we can wait. And we'll probably start up with a master grade, and then we'll keep on going from there. And the build's been going good, Reap, so far. Really basic, just like the last one was. It's all pretty simple. Everything goes together pretty well. And Jizz, the GM custom HG from Stardust Memory. Ooh, I haven't done any GMs. That's the one I have not done. I do not do a lot of the grunt types, but I would assume it should be good. I'm not really a grunt type person because I'm weird and I build all the super expensive kits. But if it's anything like the high grade, should be close to something like the high grade Zaku. They're really usually pretty good from the UC line. And the Stardust Memory, everyone says is good, from what I've heard.
I just put no, but a lot of the projects are in secret.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I said I'm writing a book, and they just said just writing a book only. I'm like, well,
yeah, it's up to you to what you want to do, and it's not up to them to know.
Well, I'm just saying that a lot of it's in secret because I don't want to announce it without having like
Exactly.
like a Kickstarter or something like that.
Yep. Okay, so that's good to go. Yeah, grunt lover. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know what it is with me. I do a few grunt units every so often, but I don't do a lot. And I steer the hell away from the RX-78 too because I'm just not a big fan of the RX-78 too. Gramps has never excited me. Even the PG Unleashed does not excite me. It's just not my cup of tea on design. It's not red. It's not my cup of tea. Well, it's not red and flashy, and it doesn't have a bunch of katanas. It doesn't seem to be my cup of tea. Or big giant wings that I can exploit.
Can I just call you the vamp?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So. Got all those. Those have to go on, and then the sides, and then A17, which I did not clip out because I'm not paying attention. Yay. So weird from the last time I did it. I did it a little bit differently because I got the verniers done first because I was trying to do a video which turned out to be kind of Oh, well, it didn't fully answer the question the person asked, I guess, because they were asking about how to do LEDs. I mean, it's not rocket science. LEDs aren't rocket science. It's all about patience and knowing how to not burn yourself. But I ended up doing the verniers first, which was a very testing piece because, oh my god, is that thing a lot tighter on tolerances than I thought it was going to be. Did not think, especially with how the chest is and how the waist is, it's all really quite hollow, but yet the vernier is very compact. It's very weird. Usually when you have things that have big open cavities in there, usually something like those would be less of a complex moving device and be more of a simplified device, but no. Very complex on the movement, very complex on the build design side. More complex than I was expecting it to be, even though I built this model kit once before, but I don't remember how to. I didn't fully understand how tight that was going to be because it's been a long time since I built the first one. First one was like, oh, I think I built that. Did I build it on string? No, I already had it pre-built. And I had taken it apart to detail it on stream. That's right. I'd already had it built. It was like my third or fourth kit after I'd built the Wing Zero real grade. Because I needed the tallgoose and I needed the freaking Wing Zero kit. But yeah, that is a kit from a bygone era.
You want me to tell you what I have so far? My reading?
Sure, but remember I'm on stream, so if you don't want anyone knowing about it, I have 3 different sources going at once. Well, actually 4 different sources going at once.
What's the fourth?
Discord, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at the same time.
Okay.
And I'm using up a lot of power for that.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I'm actually looking that I might need to upgrade the workstation right now, because it's chewing up memory and power like crazy. Didn't think that it would chew up that much. Not concerning. Concerning enough, but not super concerning, especially when we're at like 90% usage. Oh my god. Yeah, with OBS taking up 50% of freaking goddamn CPU usage right now. Oh my god. I might need to upgrade this computer this year. I think my Ryzen is starting to show its age finally. Oh boy.
I was honest to the person. I said, I've been struggling to stream for about 5 years.
Oh, there you go.
And they said, really? Struggling? Why can't you implement a marketing campaign on your Twitch channel to reduce the stress?
Because that requires us to be popular streamers.
I just point blank said most of it's because of my medical stuff,
There you go.
which is true.
Right.
Although the screenplay that I'm writing is okay to talk about. My book, however, that's a different story.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Let's see.
Alright, so it's interior, there's a bedroom, and it's at night. You getting where this is going?
Yeah, that's one thing we can't do on stream.
I realize that. That's why I was giving you
Yep.
a little bit.
Yep. Can't have that on stream. Have to keep
Hey.
it PG here.
Well, nothing too major. It's probably going to be a romance,
There you go.
sci-fi version. And surprisingly enough, there was going to be a character named the Vamp.
Yeah.
So that's why I was trying to find a word that's not.
Yeah. I get it.
I just don't know a better word. The V? No, that's too obvious.
Ooh, I'm the worst at that kind of stuff. I failed English enough times in high school. I'm the worst at creative writing.
I used to be really good with it. I even wrote a monologue.
Yeah.
It's my first one doing like a voiceover type of situation.
And Draco3, thank you very much. I have been very down the last few months, and we're just getting back and ramping back up again. Good to hear someone enjoying the content. I am trying my hardest every time I do a model kit. Even though I don't build what everybody else is building, I try to do my own fun content because I find that to be more enjoying. I just don't find fun in doing the same thing that everyone else does. Alright. And knowing that at least one person's having fun watching my content makes me feel at least somewhat that I'm actually doing something right for once. Alright. Later, eat. Have fun, Matt. I'm only here for a couple hours because it is Wednesday and I don't have a lot of time, so I'm trying to get as much done myself as well. Okay, so we have to line up those markers. Because I would like this thing to be done before March so we can get started on the big giant kits. Because they're not going to take too long. They're fairly easy. And or I've got to do a lot of planning for the big perfect grade coming in. If I'm going to do what I want to do with it, it's going to take a lot of time and it's going to take me a while to get everything set up. I've got to test the function of it and see if it'll work and also check for fitment. Because I've never worked with NeoPixels before, it's going to be fun trying to figure out how to get those to work. And or if they are too small or large for the perfect grade itself. They may be too small, they may be too large, I don't know. Really, there's not too small because I've done smaller LEDs on big giant kits. It's all about getting them to fit the actual model. Oh boy. And then getting them all wired up. I have an idea of how to do the wiring for the most part. It's going to be a lot of patience and time because I have to wire each LED individually. So if I do it that way, it is going to be a utter patience and utility. And futility by getting it all done appropriately. And if this arm...
person seems specific about what's going on with me.
Weird.
Yeah. He's not being a troll, thank you. But still.
Yeah, that's creepy.
He's not being a troll, thankfully.
Right. Alright. Let's see. Get these cleaned up. How bad did that one turn out? Not as bad as that one. Why? Why are you not wanting to be detailed?
Where's my other story I was working on?
Good. And then I just gotta get all these stupid parts on there. Yay. Then if I get this done, if I can get the arms done, because the hands I'm going to be doing two-hand holding hands. Get arms done, the hands done.
That's what I did.
Arms, hands, and then what else do I need? Arms, hands, and then we're on to the jetpack, and then we're on to the wing set. So nothing too much, and then decals. Decals don't take too long. There's a 4-hour process on decals, which wasn't too bad. Really wasn't that bad of a decaling process. Looking up, looking down. Okay, so clean up. All right. Clean up. Clean up stuff looks good. And keep an eye on all chat boxes.
I'll see you later. I need to go say hello to people.
Oh, you're good. Have fun.
Sure thing.
Later. Alright. Keep getting everything cleaned up, and we'll be going further and beyond. Okay, keep on everything. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah, we did lose Ajax. Damn. Did not know we still had Ajax around. Oh. Oh yeah, I was also checking. I've got to keep an eye on this freaking CPU. I even freaking re-pasted it and everything. But it's holding 72 degrees. I mean, it was better than last time. Last time I was running everything, it was hitting 80 degrees. It was getting way warmer than it is now. This is at a flat rate. I may still need to replace the pump. The water pump, it might be going out still. Because 72 is not bad with this big of a load on there. I have everything running I could possibly run. And it's taking it like a champ, I would say. We're not getting past 72 degrees, which is not bad on a Ryzen 1700. It's not even an X CPU, so with a 280 watt, a 300 watt 280 rad cooling it. Basically the same thing that cools my actually gaming rig, except for my gaming rig is a 7700K, which is a 95 watt part. This is a 65 watt part, and yeah, somehow it's outpacing a 200 and some odd watt part. I may need to still replace the freaking water pump block. It's over 6 years old, so I mean, it's pretty much time to replace it. They're only supposed to last 4 to 5 years in the first place. I think the Ace-Tech pump in it is starting to go out, which does suck because it means I'm going to have to do some more repair on it, and I'm going to have to tear all the fans out, which sucks because this was a very elaborate build. Oh man, I'm going to have to tear half the damn PC apart. Just sucks because I'd have to take all the I'd have to get all the cables unplugged. Getting it off the table. And moving the giant Gundam that sits on top of it, because I have a giant perfect grade sitting on top of it. Why? Because I'm dumb. And I mean giant because it's one of the largest perfect grades you can buy. There are not many perfect grades that come with as many parts as the perfect grade blue frame does. And honestly, I would love to get another one just to have the first frame. Or getting a... actually, I would love to get a Nielsen Works instead. Just thinking about it, get a Nielsen Works because it doesn't come as the second frame. And have my second frame and the Nielsen Works at the same time would be awesome. I might have to do a lot of cleanup with my fucking sticky fingers over here. Yeah, I'm going to refresh the alcohol. That way it's not just water. Okay. Keeping an eye on everything at the same time. All right, so I got that, got this. All right. So we'll get all the content rolling tonight as well if I can get these arms done. I honestly should just do the weapons now, which would be a smart-ass idea. Because they're kind of hard to show off because the manual is printed inside the box, which is fucking weird. I honestly love the idea of the manual being printed inside the box. More stuff I gotta clip out. Yay. And up and down. Yeah, we've leveled up at 72%. We're using a lot of... What is the RAM load looking like right now? Yeah, definitely might have to buy some more RAM for the computer. That's a lot to use. A lot of it's being used up by OBS at the moment. Which wouldn't be normally a bad thing, but OBS is using up almost 2 gigabytes of memory. Why is my tongue not working today? Memory. And the rest is from system and other utilities, but damn, we're using up 9 gigabytes. That is insane. It's Verge almost goddamn too much. Alright, keep an eye on everything right now. Eye on everything. Okay. Everything looks good. Everything looks great. Keep this up and I can get this done tonight. Well, I'll get more of it done tonight. All right, looking at everything I see. Probably not on stream, but that's fine. This is a build night, and I just gotta get this stuff done. I do not have a lot of time, and I just need to keep going as fast as possible. Sit and we got everything. Something good. Getting good music this night, which is great. Okay. Okay. All right. That's good so far. Check out my edging. Ba-da-da-da. All right. That looks good. Keep going. Okay, got that, and time to put on the thing I always put on backwards. Yay! Oh, I don't know how many times I did it last time where I was like, and that's on backwards, and that's on backwards, and that's on backwards, because I was not paying too much more attention to it. Newtons are off G, so we'll go ahead and grab those here in a second. They are the same, so it doesn't matter. And the only reason why I don't have the legs attached to the body right now, because the legs are already done, is they're already decaled and ready to go. So I don't want to scratch any decals. I don't want to ruin anything. So till we're starting to do decal, final assembly, the legs will be off the unit until I finally get all the decals done. Because there's a lot that go in the waist, and it's a fairly involved process, so I'm going to be messing with that a lot, unfortunately. And we're going to want the holding fist, because we will be holding some pretty decent weapons here. I will also be getting weapons done here in a little bit as well, if we even get to them. Okay, holding hands. And then hand backings, do they matter? Probably not. Oh, let me double check that. If the holding hands have a separate backplate. Dude, the holding hands have a separate special backplate. That doesn't tell me shit. Let's go to the back. And the holding hands use F1. Okay. No, they do not have a special backplate. Special backplate is for the fists. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you. Just so you know, those big guys back there, those are, let me see, they're actually in the shot. Those are actually 130 fist scales. They're not even Bandai units. They're actually specials. They're gigantic and they're fun. I've got more coming up soon. And thank you. What I plan to do, and I keep on rolling. Back after a little bit of a holiday break, so great to hear. Yeah, they're huge. At that scale, at 130 fist scale, they get big. And I've got 2 more coming up after I get this guy done. It's kind of why I'm trying to get this one done as quickly as possible, because I've got 2 really fun ones coming up. And then we have our perfect grade perfectibility coming in soon. So I've got a lot of big things coming. Let alone all the stuff that's in the backlog right now. So. And this guy's already got 2 more boxes worth of, no, 3 more boxes worth of parts that we got to get to. So chugging along as fast as possible. And I really like the head on this one. I don't know why they put the head that's on the 3 and not on the 2. It looks so much. Oh my god, you have no idea. Okay, so I had a meltdown. What was it? On you missed it. What was it? Was it Wednesday? God, it was one of the days. So the third-party kit that is the wings that will be going on the backside of this, one of the runners got crushed in manufacturing, and 2 of the parts were off the runner. I think when I was doing my test fitting initially, I had put those pieces on my desk, and after the cleanup of the hunting falcon, I think I might have thrown those pieces away. And I didn't realize that till I got to building this one and test fitting those wings mounting system, that I went, where the fuck are those parts? Where the fuck are they? I literally was just like, I can't even focus anymore. This just threw off this whole build. I now had to reorder that part, reorder that entire kit. It's in the wrong color, but I just need the 2 parts off the runner so I can fix this, so I can continue to build this one. And I'm kind of getting like, I don't know why the place I bought it from hasn't shipped it yet. And it's like, oh my god, I need this to get here as fast as possible. Losing pieces is a big part of this. Oh, what was it? I dropped God, it was one of the pieces on the side skirts. I think it was the frame piece of the side skirt. It is like the same color as my carpet. And I'm like, oh, this is just what I needed today. So losing pieces and having pieces get thrown away happens a lot, and you have to be very, very careful and tedious. And I do understand how some people would be like, I could not do this. I would lose shit. And you know what? I do it too. I lose shit all the damn time. My gold frame, my P Bandai, very hard to come by. Gold frame Astray, real grade, got knocked off the shelf. The shoulders exploded in all the pieces to them. I found all the pieces but one. And I searched for 3 days straight trying to find that piece. I bought another real grade Astray to steal the shoulder piece on and do some weather damage to. Because I literally cannot find that piece, and it's been 3 months since then. So it's gone. Yo, what up, Christopher? Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, no, it'll work great. I've got a big perfect grade red frame shield that I'm not using. I'm gonna be using that with a real grade to do like a kind of a battle damage holding a giant shield, which would be fun. And in that process, going to steal the armor piece that's missing on the gold frame Astray. While also having to buy another real grade Astray soon. Because I need one for a different project as well. But luckily, those are pretty always available. But these model kits are always fun. I find them to be relaxing. I work at a very high-stress job as a maintenance engineer, and which is my title. I repair commercial-grade equipment. Commercial? God, I always think of it the wrong way. Yeah, they're commercial grade. I repair commercial-grade equipment for a large grocery chain, and that job is high-stress, and it makes at least myself go kind of squirrely, so I need something to do with my hands, or I get all buggy sometimes, and this stuff really helps. And the engineering does, the building aspect and the engineering aspect does keep me sharp. Lets my OCD go crazy. Because everything needs to be organized and straightened. A couple pieces for my arms and legs. Oh my god, I hear that. I hear that. I hate it. I hate it. What is the worst thing I've lost? There was one. I think the funniest piece I've ever lost was to the MG Verka Sotheby. The little funnels, they have these little tiny fins on them. And they're a bitch to get in. And I lost one because it went flying when I would try to assemble it. Because I was trying to assemble it the way the book tells you to do it. And the way the book tells you to do it is really, really terrible. And I ended up figuring out a way of getting them to set in and being able to press together a lot better. but one of those fins went flying, and I had luckily found it like a few days later on my desk, because it just fling up to the upper level of my desk, and I'm like, oh my god, thank god. There was something recently that got lost, and I just couldn't find it, and it took forever, and I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh no, I remember what it was. Oh, to my most hated kid. Yes. Okay, Christopher. Yes. When I was working on the new Verka, I lost one of the tiny green cycle frame inlay pieces, and it fell in the carpet. It took me a day to find it. And I did find it. That is the most infamous kit of building I have ever done. I will do the real grade again. And that's not a bad one either. I have the RG Strike Freedom. It's not a bad kit either. That's the funny part about that. Go to work. No, I have to work the weekend, Bishop. I'd say the same to you, but you'd love that. You know we've lost like more guys since you've been gone, even in my area, right, Bishop? Let's see. Oh shit. See, almost lost parts. All right. Oh, I know. Ah, don't fly off, you stupid freaking piece. Thank you. Awesome. how much are we going to see those? They get covered pretty easily. So we have a bunch of parts that go over top that. This one might actually be seen more than the actual blue one. And a little bit of color contrast might help a lot. More of a martial arts guy, like the God Gundam, Kamagi. Oh, well, hello, Christopher. Have you ever heard of the Red Frame of Stray? He uses pure katanas. And pretty much does do a little bit of physical combat once in a while. The hands probably yeah, there is a real grade and there is the high grade as well. They're both equivalently awesome. Someone said, Ajax, you traded one platform for another. What up, boyo? Yes, the MG Red Frame of Stray. And I agree, those hands can be a nightmare. They are a pain. I have glued the current weapons he's using into his hands. I need to get the EW hand, no, the DL hands, so that way I can have some swappable hands for different posing on mine. Because his weapons would fall out. And the real grade is really good. I actually enjoyed my real grade gold frame, which is the same thing they use for the red. And there's also the high resolution. You could also go with the high resolution. The high resolution comes with a lot better hands. They're just swap fingers. If you do go for the high resolution, I would say you should go for the MJH, which is the Dragon Momoko, and it's pretty readily available on most of the big sellers. Gundam has it right now, and I think also Gundam Model Center has the MJH red frame right now as well. So they're really good buys. I'm a bad influence. Hello, welcome to my stream. How can I make you buy more model kits? Ugh. Right. GM HD kit with a striker pack add-on. Am I going to try to get more weapons for it? Right. And Ajax, you were right, man. This thing gets turns out a lot better once you do detailing on it. Because, yeah, I can see how getting lost in all that white really would make this look plain. Oh, those will be all gone by then. By the time I'm done with this, those will be gone. Those will be tucked neatly on the inside, just like I did for the other one. They'll be all nice and neatly tucked inside. Because this guy's got plenty of room for tucking wires. I tucked the last ones in, no problem. He's getting a lot more. Technically, the back's going to have, it's going to be 2 verniers, and then the wings will come into I think the wings will probably be 2, so it's going to be a 4 into 1. So that'll be a 5-wire setup. Shouldn't be too bad of a tight twist on it. And then also sleeving. That has garbage bags. Oh, that is the full armor from Thunderbolts. Both the Psycho and I think the Thunderbolt both have those. 2 kits I still haven't picked up myself yet. And the wings, I'm going to be integrating some LEDs into the wings itself, kind of like how the Cosmos does it. Cosmos has a couple lights inside the wings. I'm going to be doing the same thing, but probably a little more than that. I'm looking at about maybe 4 to 5 lights per wing. Shouldn't be too bad. And then I'm going to try to get those paired down to 2 coming in. I may have to use a sleeved wire on that. We'll see how that goes. And then there's going to be about, I think, about 10 LEDs on the backside wings. I'm trying to figure out how to do that at the moment. It's either they're going to be inside the actual winglets or it's going to be inside the frame. I've got to look how tight the frame is and if I can drill the frame out. I clipped the wrong hands out. Those are not the hands I needed. Awesome. Oh, you have weird hands, sir. Oh my god. SDs are fun. They're quick little builds. There's a lot you can do with them. There's a lot and there's a little you can do with them. They're not the worst. They're worth the coin that you pay for them, $5 to $6 a piece. Sometimes 10 or 20 of their expensive ones. They're really not that bad. Exactly, depends on who you ask. There are the purists out there that will say that you are not a gunpla builder if you build SD, which is just wrong. There are the high grade boys, there are the master grade weirdos, and then there's also the perfect grade creeps. Me, I'm one who buys third-party model kits because I love to buy what everyone can't get because I like to buy from AliExpress, Gundam Model Center, and eBay. Because why? Because I am a filthy person who buys from model kits that are not sanctioned by Bandai because they can't ever get the ones I actually want in, or make the ones I want most of the time, or get the add-ons I want, or things that are super limited that I can't ever buy. And if you buy third-party kits, there will be no shame in this server, or in my area, because there is no problem with it. Yes, if Bandai wants my attention, please start making more model kits that I want. Please stop with these low-quality efforts. Because there is a company out there who will make what I want, and then I will buy from them, because I want what I want. Okay, looking at everything else. And what was that?
That was me.
Ah. Nice. Let's see. If I can get these hands done tonight, I will be in good shape. And I'll probably be playing some Gundam SD Battle Alliance over the weekend if I have time. Just got on Game Pass, which is cool because I've been kind of like, I don't know if I want to buy that game. It's something I'm interested in, but I just didn't want to pay for it. And you know what? There we go. Make my life a lot easier by not having to pay for a game I didn't want to pay for. And something I might actually play. And this hand does not like me. Exactly. Oh, man, dude. I remember when the Australian War came out. Even I was like, that is way too much. And I have paid for and bought high-resolution kits at full price. It is expensive, and I just don't know why Bandai... I mean, it could be a lot better. If they made them better, and or if they made more of them and made more production of them, they would be great. I don't know why they abandoned the idea. It was a decent, okay idea. They just needed to put just a little bit more effort into it. Because each kit's hit or miss. The Red Frame, perfect. The Stray Noir was supposed to be pretty good. The Wing kits always have issues. And then the Barbatoses were, bad. Almost beyond bad. And it's just sad that they're that way. Which, yo, what up? What's up? Which is something that's going to be fun because I have the high resolution Wing Zero custom coming in. I actually have a tracking number for it. It finally moved. Holy shit, I cannot believe it moved. It literally is about halfway here already. And that's one I didn't think was going to be coming. I want to see how well I can make it work. I've heard good things, especially from others about the aftermarket high-resolution kits that are straight-up models instead of having the pre-built interframes. We're going to see how that goes. I still need to get my Moonlight Judge done. Another 200 on overseas model kits. Oh my god, you're as bad as me. I'm bad. I spent $230 on a perfect grade because there was two. Two got rid. Okay, so actually no, there were six. Six went to Gundam Model Center, and two. So there were 8. 2 that went to Gundam of the perfect grade perfectibility. I snatched one as soon as I could. I'm bad. I'm super bad. I am super bad, just like you. I am just as bad. There is no way I cannot buy model kits at this point. And there's more. I'm getting an ogre. I don't care how much it costs me. I've seen the box. I want it. It's big. It's huge. I want a freaking Gojulus the Ogre. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. That, and I can also be even better with more friends with freaking Phobos because I'll actually have a Gojulus. Well, I have nearly as many as he's got, but I'll at least have one. No, 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 no. Oh, lost AJ. Yeah. Oh, dude. So yeah, I saw that, was that F-18 or was that an F-16 that you were working on? I saw that one, and they made a Chibi A-10. Oh, that's sick. It purrs instead of burrs. If instead of birds. Yes. Oh, that's so cool. It's a little different than your Star Wars habit, but I mean, at least it's a little bit. It's still something you're interested in. I mean, you've built like what? Probably all the Star Wars model kits now, except for something like an entire Falcon. Hell, knowing you, you'll have a Falcon. We need to get you a like a 1/1000 scale Death Star. That would probably take you a long while. Yo, nice. Or a 1/500 Death Star, which would be sick. And looking over. Yeah, loved all these details. No marks, love them. $10.30. I knew you couldn't resist it. Yeah. I've always been more of an A-wing, but the B-wing is still pretty decent. X-wings always are the generic Star Wars ship. Everybody does an X-wing. Everyone's got one. But what about B and A and Ys? Those LEDs are going to be pretty simple. If you got the Cosmos or if you got the actual perfect gray lights from Bandai, they're pretty simple. The Cosmos will use a much smaller aperture because I have some Cosmos lights. They are very small. They're almost SMDs. But if you have the real ones are actually 3 mils. So you'll have fun with that. Yes, okay, so it is Cosmos. Cosmoses are fun. Just be careful with them. They're like 803s or really smaller than that SMDs. So be careful with them. I had to test my ones I have for the Wing Zero kit. They are tiny. They're smaller than the ones I hand solder. But they're pretty easy. The hardest part's going to be is making room for them to come out the back. That's kind of the reason why I haven't done the Snow White Prelude, is because it's going to be a wire nightmare coming out the backside. I'm used to my pretty LED wiring coming out the backside. That's just 2 poles coming out, and that's it. Where the Cosmos, you're going to be hooking up all those wires individually. I mean, maybe they have the module installed inside the, like, say the backpack is where I would store it, where I stored my controller for the guy dancing next to me right here. If I can make sure I can see myself. How can I do that? That one. Yeah. With the big guy standing next to me, hopefully they put the controller inside the backpack. That's where I would put it. And then you just have your power wires coming out the back. That's where I would install it. But we'll see what Cosmos did it like. I don't know how they did the one for that, but the one for the Wing Zero just comes out and it goes onto the base. It's weird. It's kind of why I have not done that one. It's a little intimidating. Plus, I also want to do a bunch of custom painting on it anyways, so kind of a little bit of A, a little bit of B, kind of a little bit intimidated by those. Okay, so the controller is massive, so that means it's going to be in the base. Damn. I thought they would at least make it smaller. Damn, the control board is it's probably about the same size as the one for the Wing Zero one. Damn, so that means it's going into the base stand. Whenever my perfectibility gets here, I'm going to be testing out some stuff. I might be doing RGB lights that are controlled by... Or do we... no. We're going to go Pi. We're going to be doing Pi LEDs on that. I need to see if the ones I'm looking at will be small enough to fit in the perfect grade. It should. I don't know. But the soldering and wiring won't be too bad. My solder skills have gotten a lot better. Kind of know what I'm doing nowadays, more than I used to, and I've gotten used to using flux to help keep everything a lot better. More when that comes to that time, we'll be keeping the wires all in order because they will be red, blue, green plus ground and 5 volts. And they go in a certain direction. They are directional and they have to be in a certain way. That'll be fun. Can the Wing O also do... Yes, it can. It's got it does sound. That's why I harassed the guy. I needed it because I didn't have the control module. It has the sound and lights. It works. I think it's via Bluetooth where it yeah, it's via Bluetooth that you connect to it and it can react to sound. And it's got a pre-built. It's supposed to turn on each lights individually based on what program you're doing. Kind of why I bought it, because I thought it was cool, and then I opened it up and went, oh man, that's a lot more than I thought. That's a whole different way than doing it. I wanted to kind of try to do something like that also for the Nightingale, but then I was kind of over, based on my amp draw, I was going to be way over top of things, and knowing what I know now, I could have done it still, but it would have still been weird because I would have had a bunch of wires coming out the backside. It's kind of why I'm looking at NeoPixels now, because knowing that we could do kind of like what Big Boy does beside me, where everything's controlled by data lines and or through frequency. So doing something like that's going to be neat. Yeah, it'll be a wire harness set. That's basically, yeah, exactly how it is. Yeah, I have several different sets of wire harnesses, but they all plug into the same thing. I wonder if they've got it a little bit differently where it actually all comes out as one. That's why I was kind of saying it's probably got like, what is it called? The Sinanju and the Unicorn have modules that they plug into. When I was building them upwards, they have little circuit boards that they really aren't much of anything. They're just circuit boards that are all connected to the freaking voltage. I mean, you could put data lines on there. It wouldn't be the hardest thing to do. It's all about wiring it up, and you can actually put that inside the area, which could easily be done. Or even daisy chaining them together. If they're all going to be on at the same time, they're all going to be on at the same time. I can see the cycle frame all being daisy chained together. And all that's going to do is they'll be ran in parallel, which they will all cycle the same way they're ran in parallel, so won't hurt the unit. Which I would see probably being done. You're probably going to be wiring all the cycle frames together in parallel. And the only one that probably will be separate will probably be the eyes, because you're not going to want the eyes to change colors or turn off or on with the cycle frame. So they're going to be controlling all the cycle frame with this at the same time. Than the eyes. Kind of like how mine's set up. Actually, that's exactly how mine's set up. So the eyes on Big Boy back there do not change. They are actually a green LED. if I knew where his controller was. That's not the controller for that. That is. So the eyes don't ever change color. They're always green. Like, blue's the best way of seeing that green's still on. And that would be kind of the same way I would see them doing it. Is where they're going to daisy chain the entire cycle frame together and then have the eyes be controlled separately. Which honestly will work a lot better. I don't know for sure. I haven't looked at it, but I've heard it's pretty decent from the guys on Discord who are talking about it. Not Discord, the Facebook group for Gundam Model Center. God, when I start talking, I don't build. I hate that. When I actually know what I'm doing, I get nothing done. But the Cosmos set's pretty good. Mine was pretty decent. I tested all the LEDs to make sure they were all working like it says to do. And I just haven't put mine together yet. Yo, later, man. I'll be heading out here myself as soon as I get these arms done. We'll have to do the weapons later. It's always good to see the peers that I hang out with on TikTok on while I stream, because it's always good to see the guys around. And that looks good. It's good. Anything I have to watch out for this? No, that's parts for the gun, which we don't have all the frames for because we have the secondary frame that came with this one. That's all of our arms. The fuck was that? Did I knock something over? No. That was weird. I don't know. All right. And oh, yeah, we don't use those. That's right. Sup, Inky?
Sup?
Ooh. God, I just have everybody turned up to 1 million.
I mean, to be fair, I have a cloud lifter now, so.
Yo, nice.
Got it on sale too, which is pretty neat.
Oh, yeah, hopefully you didn't pay too much for it.
No, I got it for like, you know how it retails like 150 roughly?
No, retail's supposed to be only 100. Damn.
In the UK, it's 150.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a pain. I got it for, I think, 115, so a little bit cheaper.
Nice.
Not massively, but a little bit. Yeah, I've had to find a workaround cooling while I'm in call with someone else on mobile. So my backup plan is using the Alt as my late night call
Nice.
platform on the internet. Because I'm using browser Discord right now, so if I shit the bed, that would be why.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Because I'm logged into regular Discord on my PC, I don't trust myself not to be able to log back in, so I figure I'm going to use the Alt account because it hasn't done anything in months, so might as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah, trying to burn through this motherfucker because I've got so many goddamn kits coming in.
Tallgoose do kind of be like that, though. I'm guessing it's a Tallgoose, at least based on the arms.
Yes.
Yeah, Tallgoose 3?
This is Tallgeese, what I want to call 3, yes. Because that's Tallgeese 2 head.
Yeah, it's Tallgeese 2 head, but Tallgeese 3 body parts, right?
Yes. I've already done Tallgeese 2. He's done already. I've already posted that, so. He looks great. I actually like the blue head on top, the blue body. It looks way better.
I have not built or made anything remotely custom in forever, and it hurts. But that's the benefit. So benefits, or rather downside, of spending most of my paychecks on audio equipment.
Right.
Hey, I've now got my Shure SM7B cloud lifter and mixer, so I can't really complain.
Yep, I hear that.
One thing I do want to do when I get my office though is I actually want to make like a proper booth for like the voice acting stuff.
Right.
There's like there's enough space presumably in one of the corners where I could get like a shower size, like a walk-in shower kind of sized
Ah.
area covered in pads.
See, I'm trying to get this area of mine probably done up,
Hmm.
or also getting my computer set up a little bit more because I'm eating memory like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, I feel that. Genshin is a fun game when it comes to storage and memory.
Oh, really?
Do you want to know what I did today on stream?
What'd you do?
I went from level 0 to level 16 on a brand new account in one stream.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Context, that's basically like 2/3 of an Archon quest, which is like the big boss quests.
Yeah.
So that's like hours of fetch quests and pointless bullshit, essentially. I did like, I think it's like almost 8 hours total
Damn.
on stream. Yeah. It still hasn't beaten my record though. I don't know if you remember the I think it was almost 11 or 12 hour stream I did during my subathon.
Right.
Shit was painful.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Yeah. I do want to do Gunpla again at some point too, but it's like I've got a lot of financial shit that's just come out of nowhere, so that's fun.
Oh, shit.
Plus side, I now know how to edit, and Jeremy pays me for my editing I do now as well as videos, so that's a win.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ace busy, I'm
I do
guessing?
actually need to- less Ace busy and more just I said to him, look, I'm sorry bro, I understand you edit my content and it means the world, but you need to edit your own stuff you've got on your backlog that you've been working on for months, and I need money, so here's what we're gonna do. And I was like, look, by all means, if you want to edit a video badly, like if you desperately need money, hit me up, we can work something out. But right now, I need to get at least over £300 to be comfortable at the moment with the stuff I need to pay off.
Oh, shit. I'm guessing
Yeah,
school's fucking with you?
Less school and more that I had to replace a couple bits and bobs here and there, technology-wise, which is always fun. For one, I had to buy a brand new iPhone case because my expensive one just decided to fucking die when I was getting off the train the other day.
Oh, shit.
Left a nice little chip in the top right-hand corner part of my iPhone's case, like the actual metal part of the casing for the phone.
Oh, shit.
That's just not fixable now, which is fun. But to be honest with you, when I get my next major paycheck, I'm probably just gonna get a new phone on finance, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I broke my, well, I cracked my screen on my phone because it dropped out of the truck the other day. It's $1,000 smartphone that does everything.
Phones be delicate as shit for some reason. Like, you'd think the more advanced we get as a civilization, the stronger our shit would be, but it's actually the opposite.
I don't know. I've been
In terms
kicking
of,
this one
like,
around for 2 years.
Tablets. Yeah, but then, say, okay, hear me out. An Arctic runs over an iPhone, it's a pancake.
Yeah.
An Arctic runs over a BlackBerry, it's pissed off.
Yeah, that'd be the problem.
And the thing is, I can say that it would survive because I've seen it happen.
Right.
Like, me and my dad were going to this hairdresser's back when I was about, God, it would have been 8. And as we were crossing the road to go into the barber's, his BlackBerry for work falls out of his pocket, and not one, but 2 Arctics run it over.
Uh-huh.
And he walks over, phone's got a mild scratch, and it's beeping. But nothing internally was broken.
That's right. I have not been around long enough. Yeah, you don't remember what I did to my phone recently, do you?
No.
Well, while I was working at work, I had used the flashlight feature on it, and it slipped into a fryer.
As in a deep fat fryer.
Yes, an industrial deep fat, well, commercial grade deep fat fryer.
It was on, wasn't it?
Yes, it was actually. So I had
So
to.
how was the Kentucky Fried Phone?
Warm as shit and burnt the hell out of my hands, but yeah, it still works.
I mean, it would have been convenient if it fell into the fryer and then into the fryer basket.
No, it was even worse than that because I had recently taken that apart, and it was sitting on top of the heating elements.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Took that bitch out, and I was like, please turn on, please turn on, please turn on. Too hot, turning off. I'm like, oh, it still works.
Yeah, the fact it still works at all is a win in that
Let it
regard,
cool down for
honestly.
about an hour, and it
Your
worked.
Android, right?
Was that?
Your Android, right?
Yes, Samsung. Yes, Note 10.
The Note series is incredibly resilient. I remember I got really pissed off once and threw my Note 9 against the wall. It bounced, hit me in the face, and was absolutely fine.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. Kentucky Fried Phone worked great. Still worked great. And the speaker was a little bit fucked up for a little bit, but now it works even better than it used to.
It had that Kentucky charm.
Yeah, it kind of lubricated the magnet inside the phone.
That's understandable. But a few like rock songs that would shake most of the oil out, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it took a little bit. The cone was pretty much saturated in oil for a bit. Now it works fine. It doesn't even sound that bad anymore. I just laughed at it. I was like, literally new achievement unlocked. Kentucky Fried Phone. I'm like,
I mean, hey, on a plus side, you may have just given your internals actual waterproofing because of it.
yes, you would think so, because that stuff turns into resin once it has been sitting long enough. It turns into a plastic resin, basically.
That was my thought process. It's like you've just basically put a case on the inside of your phone by pure accident.
Yes, actually, probably.
I see this as a win.
Oh, I do too, because it still works. The only thing is, I cracked the fucking case on the. I cracked the screen on one corner. It still works fine.
The screen in the corner is not bad. It's when it's like in the middle or like the sort of sides. Of the
Yeah,
bottom,
it doesn't press on the touchscreen, so it still works fine. So it's like cool.
Like, I remember my dad had an iPhone 5. He dropped it and it spider-webbed from
Oh.
the tiniest crack.
Right.
Because back then, the glass they had in it was just tempered glass. It wasn't anything fancy.
No, and it would just instantly shatter.
Like if you mildly stared at it wrong and like tapped it, it would fucking explode.
Yes.
I'm not sure what I want to do phone-wise when I do have the money though, because like part of me wants to stick with iOS because I have the whole ecosystem already with my tablet and shit.
Yeah. Well, remember,
And to
your
be
tablet
honest-
will still respond with your Samsung because they're pretty interchangeable.
It will. It's more the fact that like for things like contacts, I can literally just copy it over from iCloud and move on. Like, I
Yeah.
know technically there is a tool I can use to transfer iOS to Android, but the last time I did it from vice versa, so Android to Apple,
Remember, with Android, you can use APK files. You can't do that on iPhones.
this is true.
You know how many emulators I have on my phone?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I'll just bring my Switch with me, because
Right.
I'm only going to college anyway.
yeah.
Speaking
Got
of which, cannot wait to be fucking done with that place. I hate it so much.
Got a new kit. Still haven't finished the Verka V2 yet. Oh, that's fun, man. I have not done the V2 at all yet. I need to pick one of those up at some point. The Victory 2s are interesting, but small from what I've heard.
Because it basically, it's weird how Gundam canonically works in the sizes of mecha, because it goes Universal Century, fairly big, around sort of 15 meters.
Yeah.
Then like Amuro's new Gundam sort of development, Alex kind of development, they go a bit bigger, sort of 20, 30. And then you get to Hathaway's Flash, where they're almost like Evangelion sized.
Yeah. Or you get something like the
Actually,
Nightingale.
She Gundam height. I'm pretty sure the She Gundam's around the same height as Ava Unit 1. You are 20. Oh, wait, no, it's nowhere near. Okay. Because I think Ava Unit 1 is like 70, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge. The HEV2, and it's kind of weird. I want to get the Verka. You should just pick up the Deban one. It was available for a while. I don't know if he's still got it on Model Center or not. If not, Gundamit has it.
We'll say 70 is a good number for a middle ground. Oh yeah, no, the Evangelion would step on the Kasai Gundam. The Kasai is 26, almost 30 at max height when it's like transformed and shit.
Yeah.
The Ava is anything between 40 to like 96 meters based on in-universe estimates from like mangas and side stories.
Yeah, Ava's are more like the size of Jaegers, right? Jaegers are like 200.
Bigger, actually.
Yeah, Jaegers are like 200 feet tall.
Gypsy.
Just go with Danger.
Danger
Danger is going to
height.
be the easiest one.
Yeah, that 79. Okay, actually, Avas are bigger.
Really?
Yeah, because the Ava Unit 1 is most likely 96 meters tall because the buildings in
Ooh.
Tokyo 3, like all the big skyscrapers and shit, were modeled after this really big building in Roppongi in Japan,
Yeah.
and that building is like is big. It's like 100 something feet, and it like the Ava's like almost its entire height.
Damn.
So we'll say 96 as its max height. So yeah, no, Gypsy Danger would again be punted by the Ava.
Damn.
Not surprising though, considering Gypsy can pick up a battleship, and the battleship's about the length of its leg.
Right.
Ava can pick it up above its head and still be taller.
That's actually really hilarious.
Because remember, when Asuka activates hers for the first time, when they're like transporting it on the battleships,
Yeah.
it is quite literally bigger than the ships it's standing on.
Yeah.
And those are like Nimitz class battleships.
Right.
So
That's sick.
The Nimitz is big. It's like, what is it, like one? It's like close to like 90 feet or beyond 90 feet in like length, if I remember correctly.
Right. And the Ailstrike Master
yeah.
Grade. Nice. That one's actually supposed to be a really fun one to build.
So, if you want a good book to read, pick up the Evangelion anime novels. They're really good.
Yeah. See, I gotta get the rest of the I gotta get the rest of what's it called? Seed versus Stray too, man, dude. Oh.
Yes. I've heard they're doing more English translations.
Oh, please tell me, because Volume 2 is so hard to get. Volume 1's easy to get. Volume 3 is pretty easy to get. It's Volume 2 that's the worst.
It's expensive as shit, though, is the problem.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Obviously, it's funny because Evangelion anime is in a similar situation, right? Where essentially it was only ever meant to be in Japan.
Yeah.
But then Evangelion blew up with the rebuild happening in the US and like the East in general, the
Right.
West in general, sorry, rather. And so when that happened, Arno and like the guys who was and the guy who actually like wrote the anime novels was like, shit, okay, guess we're distributing in the West now. And you can actually get like most of anime on Netflix, not Netflix, on Amazon.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And they're good books too. You get like, I think it's like 200 and something pages per light novel, which is pretty good.
Damn.
They're not like massively long, but they're really enjoyable.
No, that's good,
Give you,
because
like,
that means that you at least get some substance to it. I know some mangas are a little bit more lighter than they should be.
Also, you know Barbatoros from like that Build TV show that they made, like the short like few OVAs one?
Yeah.
There's an Ava like that, and it's dumb funny.
Yeah.
And you saw Darling in the Franxx, right?
Yes.
So you know the final like Sterilizia form?
Yeah.
Asuka's Ava's basically that with her.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. Because
Yes.
essentially, it takes place after the third impact, but Shinji basically told Gendo to go fuck himself.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, somebody had to. Let's be honest.
And yes, it is. This is Tallgeese 3, except with the Tallgeese 2 head. I do like it better, especially with what we're doing to it, because I have a lot of parts still left for it. It's gonna be fun.
I do want to make a custom like RG Ava kit bash at some point.
Ooh, better get some now
Expensive.
because they're expensive.
Yeah, I found most of them on Amazon Japan for retail yesterday.
That's good, because they are expensive in the United States, man. If you didn't buy them in the first run, they get expensive fast.
I got the most expensive one in its first release, Unit 6.
I think the only one we bought so far is 8. I need to get one. Yeah. I need to
I
get, you know.
found DX of 1 on Amazon Japan, which can deliver to US, so if you need me to hook you up, just hit me up.
Oh, not in a moment. Yeah. You know the kit that I've got coming in, right?
No clue.
Oh, I bought the perfect grade perfectibility.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I did. Not a Bandai one, you know that.
The band one?
Yeah, yeah. The one that
Oh,
comes with
good.
all the parts and everything. The only thing it doesn't have is the Divine set.
Shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
From what I heard, it has basically the entire full armor
Does it have a
package.
lighting kit included as well?
I don't remember if it does. It might.
Even if it doesn't. it's not a
Even if
big
it
deal, 'cause,
doesn't,
I mean, did you say you plan on doing like
NeoPixel.
or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. And if Drizzle help me with it, we'll get it done.
I mean, that's a really cool thing because do you know what you could technically do?
What's that?
You could have rainbow
Yes, I could.
perfectibility because it's clear pieces on the band one, right?
No, they are blue actually.
You could bleach them.
Probably not.
Mm. I've seen people do it, but it's like sketchy as shit.
Oh
So you'd
yeah,
have to like, yeah.
you have to
If
leach
you
all the
wanted to
color
do it,
out.
easiest thing I can think of is just recasting it with resin.
Oh, I'll leave it. I'll leave the blue color there because I don't mind it. It like the what is it called? If it's
I mean, even
close to
then,
the quality of that band I did for the any of the other ones, it's gonna be a very semi translucent, very semi colored version.
yeah, which means like any color you shine through
Yeah,
will just have
it'll
a
look
slight
fine.
tinge to it.
Slight, like
The only
with
one that might look weird is like yellows and stuff.
really yellows aren't too bad. Like even on the
They get like a
148,
slight green hue.
the
but it's not
148,
like
the only weird color is kind of green. Greens looks a little weird, but it's fine. Like
to
even
be fair,
blue
that's
looks pretty
like
neat.
that's red, the green shining through, right?
Yeah,
No, I mean that's fair enough. That's basically brown.
yeah, and it's not too bad, but you can still technically see all the individual colors. And when I do a rainbow mode on that, it's like it looks fine.
I mean, the really cool thing about NeoPixels is because obviously they're basically like LEDs on coke.
They are literally individual LEDs on a PCB. That is literally
So
how
the
they're made.
the really neat thing is you could, you know, like this because obviously Perfect very big. So you could, in theory, on like all of the Psycho Frame paneling that you would see, have them like lined up so that you can actually have individual sections cycling across it, like in like. When
Oh
you have,
yeah,
like,
no, I could actually individually control it. That's what's going to be cool because each
Hmm.
one has its own individual data cell, and that's what
and I'm assuming it uses like the same kind of stuff like a dot matrix display would use for like the animation side of it, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so you address each one, and you can then control what color it's going to be individually.
And hey, if you need help with like the animation side of it, I would rather do that than work on college work, to be honest with you.
Right. So what? God, the problem is though is figuring out how many I can do, and how large the chain's going to have to be.
I mean, do you have any at the moment that you can show
Not
on
yet.
camera?
I've got to. I'm waiting for the kit to get here so then I can get a rope or ordered so I can see the size. That's going to be the biggest thing.
Like one of those LED strip thingies, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be going 3 meter, 1 meter, 144. So that's 144 LEDs per 1 meter. Technically, you can drive on a 10 amp power supply. You can drive up to 3 meters. So I can
It's
do.
gonna be a shit ton of soldering, but it'll be worth it.
Soldering's not the hard part. It's organizing the data lines.
And also making it so that the wires don't get crossed as well, because that's.
No. With my enamel stuff, it won't matter. It's just making sure that they're always in order when I solder them.
Oh, fair enough. Because normally cross wires with electronics, period, is just not a good idea.
Yeah, what's going to happen is I'll solder the wire, I'll cut them, solder the wires in, and then I'm going to have to get electrical tape and mark each individual wire as I go, so I know which one's which. Because
I would make a chart.
Yeah,
Excel
I'm
or
gonna have to
something.
make an entire chart. I'm gonna have to make an entire wiring diagram for it,
Worth
which
it, though.
really wouldn't be hard for me. I do that kind of stuff for work, so it's like it's more keeping it organized is gonna be the hard part.
Because what I'm imagining is if you do get to like the chest done the way I'm thinking you'll do it,
Uh-huh.
you can like, you know, like those like really expensive sports cars have like the blinkers that like cycle across. Like,
Yeah.
like down. You could do that with like reds, greens, blues, etc.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't even be that hard.
Because all you'd have to do is make one animation, which is just like the pattern, and then you can just tell it to do it in RGB because they have that as a preset. I'm pretty sure in most of the controllers they come with.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna be doing a
Friend
custom.
messes with
We're gonna be
it.
doing a custom program for it, so that's gonna be the fun part.
Because NeoPixel is like the NeoPixel strips you're using are the same thing they shove in lightsaber blades and like the
Yes,
fancy lightsabers.
yes, because these are
And they
expensive.
are fucking bright. They are very bright.
Oh yeah, they're basically this. They're basically like taking, you know, the LEDs I use to do my my DC stuff.
It's like
It's
condensing
those.
them and then putting a bunch on a line, basically.
Yes, it is basically having a red, blue, green of those inside of a one little point.
I do, when I have the money, really want to get a custom lightsaber made with NeoPixel.
I've heard it's not as they're more show pieces and not functional pieces.
I mean, there are some companies that have managed to perfect the casings so that you can actually use them for like
Oh, okay.
dueling. Because there was a guy at the Comic Con I went to last year or the year before.
Uh-huh.
Might have been, I think it was 2019's Comic Con, and he had a NeoPixel lightsaber that was made by, I want to say Vader's Vault or KY Sabers, one of the two.
Yeah.
And he was doing flips and shit and hitting them together, and there was no damage or anything.
Huh. I've just heard so much bad about NeoPixels. And yeah, the shoulder pads are always neat, especially on the 3. The 3 has really good shoulder pads.
This is true. The base one's kind of meh.
Yeah.
It's basically glorified
It's just a Leo.
Leo, basically, yeah. It's just like, I imagine what happened in the anime's like universe is they went, fuck, we've lost the shoulder pads. It's okay, just steal the tallgoose and spray it white. They won't notice. It's fine.
Right.
I'm actually looking at my tallgoose right now, and honestly, it could genuinely be that. And I don't think anyone would notice or care, really.
Just slap the tall geese face on it. I know we lost him technically. Spray it white. Just, you know, it's the tall geese. We got to remake the shoulders. That's it. I mean, the verniers. That's it.
I just like the idea that, like, it's like, you know that SAO or bridge line where, like, something that bad happens and the guy in the background just goes, "We're fucked!"
Right.
It's like that. It's like, they turn up to start assembling it from, like, the pieces, because it was dismantled, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was too dangerous, even though the Zero system exists.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so they were just like, okay, so it's time to assemble it. Someone get the instructions like a Lego kit. And they're like, so where's the head? You know what? We'll deal with that later. Okay, at least we got the shoulders. They looks over to like the foreman and he's like, we have the shoulders, right? It's like, so if we didn't have the shoulders, what would that mean exactly? It'd be like, one of us is dying and one of us is fired, and I'm deciding whose that is.
Right. I need to get the Leo S because it's basically just Char's freaking goddamn tall geese.
Oh, fun. Wait, what the Hold on. Am I a genius?
I don't know.
Hold on. One moment. I think I'm a genius. Yeah.
Ow.
Huh.
Yeah, that
One
was
second.
loud. No, you're fine. I gotta turn you down because I have everybody jacked up because I
There we
changed
go.
settings.
So, I can hear myself. I don't know why I can hear myself. But, cool thing, I am apparently on call on mobile still, and on PC.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
hilarious.
But I'm gonna disconnect on here because I don't want to die. But yeah. Back to funny Gundam talk and how Gundam can just specifically mobile suits in general can just transcend anything anybody believes is possible in terms of engineering. I may or may not have had a peruse at the joints in my Mark 6 Ava and the average real grade in the newer series of real grades.
Uh-huh.
I've learned some very interesting information.
Uh-huh.
The arms and legs use the same connection points.
Ah.
So I feel like you're picking up what I'm putting down. I'm gonna make a weird monster, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh shit. More war crimes for the war criminal.
I feel like what would be interesting is combining the powered red arms with an Ava, if there's any way I could plausibly do that, and create like a buff version of Unit 13.
Right.
Because I could just because I like to imagine that in the universe of Evangelion, the powered red arms would be like the arms that the Unit 8 gets during rebuild.
Right.
Instead of the stupid clamp hands, it actually gets like fists that can punch.
You've seen those new powered arms that came out from Effect Wings, right?
I haven't. Wait, effect. Wait, for high grade, real grade, or master grade?
Master grade, it is the high resolution ones that just came out.
Effect wing. Powered red arms. Have a look at how expensive. Oh my.
It comes in several different colors and flavors.
And it also comes in a funny little thing called kidney price tag.
Not as expensive as you think.
I mean, for an edition set is kind of expensive, not gonna lie.
I've got to buy like 5 of them, so not as expensive as I was expecting.
Why? Actually, don't worry. I kind of King Astray.
Sengoku. Yeah, Sengoku, blue frame.
King Astray.
High res needs one more for my other high res. And then I need
That one,
Noir, and then probably another one for shits and giggles.
Do you have a link to League of Toy Store? Because I've lost my bookmark.
No, Link is shut down.
Oh, they're gone?
They are gone.
That's depressing.
Yep. I think Bandai went on another tirade, cracking down on them.
Bandai can go fuck themselves. They have yet to bring out a master grade from the new anime, and it's like, bro, you're wasting this opportunity. Just bring one out already.
Right?
It's like people are buying up, like, I've literally been trying to get my hands on a Faract for like a month. Right? Like, I've been trying for a good month to get my hands on that thing just for his sniper rifle. Nothing else. I couldn't give a shit about the mobile suit.
Yeah.
And like, every time I find one, it's like, oh yeah, no, it's a decent price. I go, okay, I'll come back tomorrow and buy one.
And it's
I
gone.
can't buy it right now. I come back and, oh, it's out of stock. Well, shit.
Right. Like right
So,
now,
like,
US Gundam's got it where you can buy the swords and the
Yeah.
arms for a $40 price tag, but you're in the UK. What's up, Blondie?
Yo, Blondie.
Hello, hello. How's it
Just
going?
discussing my clinical depression when it comes to expensive Gundam model kits I can no longer afford.
Makes sense.
Do kind of be like that. But on the plus side, I have things to be positive about in my life now, so that's something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. His name is Powder, and he makes me very happy.
I'm very happy for you.
Yet again. Why is it okay? This is something to vent about. My local Gundam shop, the one that's like actually somewhat affordable, right?
Yeah.
Why is it they have every old suit, even the fucking IBO suits that everybody wants, like for like retail too, like £12, like the Astaroth, for example, which is like reselling for like 50 at the moment, yeah. But they don't have the new stuff. It's like, how can this motherfucker get like the original Strike Freedom high grade CE kit?
Oh, dude, they're getting the Strike Freedom perfect grade restocked, and yet they still don't have the new stuff. That's how insane
no,
it's
they
getting.
do- Wait, no, they do have some of the new. They have the they have the fat pink one. I don't want that one.
Yeah.
It's the one suit I despise from that series is that thing. I saw potential in like the weird like Zaku's but not Zaku's,
Yeah.
because like their weapons can be yoinked so easily. But yeah. Oh my god, they even have the Kasai Gundam.
Yeah, that thing got a reprint, which is why it's kind of available now.
Not surprising though, considering it's a beast of a model kit if you just want a big one to build for a weekend.
Right.
And honestly, it like despite the shit people give it, it is a pretty cool looking mobile suit.
I just wish it had like a master grade. It's the only reason why I won't build it. It's just so.
I feel like the band should get on that, really.
There is one, but it'll cost you like $700.
Really?
Mechanicore.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they did one, and it's like $700.
They have like a full cockpit and everything.
Mm-hmm. Lights up and everything.
Wait, hold on. Aren't Mechanical the people who got in trouble because they like released images of things that weren't real, like 3D printed and stuff?
I don't know about that one.
Or am I thinking of those people that copied Mechanical but look like Mechanical? I might be thinking of them. I know that like a while ago we were like looking at they looked like Mechanical reproductions.
Hmm.
And we were like shitting on the fact that all of them were like clearly 3D printed and not good.
Oh, you're talking about those guys who do like the super big builds, right?
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are definitely 3D modeled ones that someone actually did in CAD and everything.
I will admit the 172 GPO4 model kit by Mechanical is a nice looking mobile suit.
I wanted to get the Quebly, but I don't have that kind of money right now, and also
see.
apparently it's shit.
Yeah, you might be better off going for wait, isn't that Dendrobium the one that you want from Brightly?
Yeah, I
mean,
want
don't
their
blame you.
Dendrobium, but it's like $700.
It is.
Ouch.
And it's free if someone's really, really strong and they're looking the other way when you enter the store. By the way, for the Twitch purposes, I'm not endorsing theft, but at the same time, I'm not endorsing it.
Oh
Hey,
my
you know what? With the new prospect that might be getting at me in the next 6 months to a year, I wouldn't be surprised if I have to build one.
Oh, why is that?
I'll talk. I'd have to talk to you about that in DM. He's not even started yet, but
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Was it the thing that was on its way to being a thing when we used to hang out a lot?
no. It's one of my old guys. He actually lives here in town.
Based.
But he's excited about stuff and he's got some stuff going on. But if
Sounds
that
like a
happens,
passion.
it'll be great, and I wouldn't be surprised if I had to build one of those.
Oh yeah, because Gundam has a full inner frame and what appears to be a cockpit. That's pretty neat.
Right?
I really wish, like, and this is just me, I'm a petty person. If I was to make this mobile suit as a company, do you know what I would personally do with the pilot figure?
What'd you do?
I wouldn't have him in an actual piloting position, I'd just have him giving both double middle fingers to the person who puts him in the cockpit and seat in the first place.
Right.
Because let's be honest, if you're in a Gundam, you're bound to die at some point. Unless you're just really fucking lucky.
That's why I love the freaking what is it called? The Nielsen work. Yeah, you don't get a pilot, you get a bear guy, because he's the one who pilots this with his cuddle rockets.
Indeed. I feel like Bandai is slipping in terms of quality these days.
They
Anyway.
really are.
They had a peak around the end of the Seed re-releases,
Yeah.
and then they've kind of just slumped off because they've realized people will buy whatever shit we crap out and call a Gundam.
Yeah. Yeah, they will. Or, you
And
know,
it's like,
you got people who just want to do themed stuff all day long, and it's like,
Exactly. and it's fucking dumb, big, stupid.
I'm sorry. You know what I've got? You don't know what I'm going to be building next, do you?
Not the perfectibility because that wasn't here yet. So something.
I bought 2 more bus.
Okay.
One is a new Gundam, a high new.
Okay. That's
It's pretty
cool.
neat. It looks pretty decent. It's just it's from the chest, the collar up. So it's not
Okay,
a
so
huge model,
So
but
no like funnels or anything, but still. Cool.
no, but pretty decent. It's fairly
Which
large.
is wait, if it's the Hainu though, surely they could have just given you the backpack with the funnels on it.
It only does, like I said, from the collar up. It really doesn't do much more than that.
It's collar. Oh, I thought you meant like torso up.
No,
Okay.
collar up. Now, I do have one that is torso up that I just bought that got here a little after Christmas, and that is another red frame.
Who would have seen that one coming? Not me.
Who said
I am astonished.
who said Vlad would not buy the 1/35th scale freaking red frame of Strain? Is probably gonna buy the blue frame as well to go with it because
All I say is whoever made that bet is a very, very poor man or woman.
right. Yeah, I finally knuckled down and went, I have enough money. I am buying one. How much can I get it for? 90? Oh, that's great.
I mean, you would have to be on the brink of insanity to say that you of all people would not buy, you know, the stray bus. Let's be honest, it's
Oh,
a really
I'm
risky gamble for.
Oh,
somebody
I
to
know,
make that
right?
bet.
It's like, why haven't I already bought it? It's like, because I haven't had the money for it lately.
It's like saying that Bandai won't release another cash grab TV show in the next year or so.
Right. And then the in-laws surprised me with way too much money for freaking Christmas, and I'm like, oh yes, I'm buying all the kits I want. I literally got nothing but cash, and it was like, yes, you guys finally get it. I don't want presents, I just want money.
I'm not gonna lie, as an adult, that's like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, just give me cash.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
That's true. I usually go get tattoos with it, so.
Oh yeah, wife's like, I got all this, and her dad just staring weird, like, why isn't he getting shit? I'm like, because her mom looks at him and goes, because he wanted money. And I'm like, yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need socks. I don't need shoes. Money I do need.
I feel that.
Oh.
As good as it's been catching up, it's like 5 in the morning and I'm on the brink of passing out.
I hear ya. I've got to get off
I
here in 20 minutes myself.
will
Yeah,
leave you
gotta
two.
have soon. So,
See you, dude.
Later,
so-
boy.
yeah, I was just about to say I was gonna hop off too. I was just waiting for you guys to stop Gunpla talk enough for me to speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, if you ever, you have Game Pass on your Xbox, right?
Yep.
If you ever feel like playing Monster Hunter Rise, because they just put it on Xbox and
I have it downloaded on my Xbox.
I wouldn't mind doing another run with somebody. I have no problems with that. It's just starting from zero for me is just, just means I'm going to go really, really fast.
Yeah, that's fine. I've only done the first mission where he tells you it's a tutorial where you get to ride your dog and you fight.
Okay, so
one
you're getting
monster.
familiar with the controls. That's good.
Yeah, that's all I've done so far.
Because once, when they do bring out the expansion, it is insanely large. Like, it's going to have all the patches to it. And the base game is about 90 to 100 hours. The expansion is about 200 plus.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I'm still not even finished on my actual main account on the PC copy.
Damn.
Because they just brought out more stuff recently.
Yeah, no, I'm just starting.
Oh, yeah. Get familiar with whatever weapon you're going to use, and then go run around killing one-star monsters, because you'll need to learn how to dodge. It's going to be the best thing to learn to do.
Is it not the same mechanic as the original Monster Hunter?
No, it is. It's still, well,
Okay.
but you also need to get used to wire bugs. Wire bugs are very, if you
Oh,
don't,
yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah,
if
I'm not
you
used to the
don't learn
wire
how to
bug.
use your wire bugs, you will die. If you don't learn to wire
yeah.
fall, you will die. There's a lot of one-shot mechanics in Rise, and it's because they expect you to use the wire bug mechanics to get away.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. That's what I have to learn because the weapon I'm using is the same weapon I used in Monster Hunter, which is the bow.
Ah,
So I'm already familiar with it.
nice. With the bow, there are several different play styles, including a melee option now.
Yeah. Oh, I actually really enjoy that they added the melee option in that.
Should be fun. Whenever you want to play it, I'll be probably free sometime. God, I think we're still playing a little bit of Fallout, but whenever I have time, just hit me up if you see me on or whatever, because I'm gonna be doing stuff probably late at night. So we'll see what happens.
We'll do. I start co-op next week, so I don't know how much I'm going to be on because I'll be in the workplace. So
Ooh, fun.
a little bit tired after work.
Ah, I hear that.
So yeah.
But I have fun.
All right, take it easy.
Oh yeah, later.
Bye.
Okay, so we are almost done with the shoulders because they have to be stubborn and did not want to work with me. God, never had more stubborn shoulders that didn't want to actually go on. Annoying. Can I look at that? No, I cannot. Not on this one. I can't do that on that one either. Yep, what a fun night. Fun night with the open mic. Just to let the community and me catch back up, I've been gone for a while, so I've been missing an MIA for a while. And now we're getting ramped back up again. It's just going to take time. The holidays killed me this year, and I am just trying to get back into it. I really should do that ring around the arm. Like I said, it does show up. that would take away from it. We will be getting all this stuff done slowly over time. Not super slowly. I gotta get this done. And there are a couple things I missed. The only thing I hate about my detail process is it takes so goddamn long. I want everything looking perfect. But it always takes so damn long to get everything the right way. I've got to get off here in a minute myself. Try to get things ready for tomorrow. Yeah, right. Got it. Okay, so. Need to get that chopped down. All right. Keep on going, keep on trucking. Well, that's not the good one. You must be the good one. Yeah, you're the good one. Long side goes on the outside. Right. Okay, so it should look something like that. Let's try to get the other one done. Oh, now you're back heavy. Yay. Put one arm on you and now you're back heavy. Crap, we're running overtime. make it a little easier. I got it. Okay, if I can just get this done, I will be done. Didn't get to the weapons like I wanted to, but that's fine. Right. Okay, and just touch-ups and cleanups, ready to go. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. So, for the time being, that is what he's going to look like. Not looking too bad. Could touch up that a little bit, but that's fine at the moment. It's actually looking really good. Couple touch-ups here and there, and then we will have this thing done very quickly. But thank you all for watching today, and I will see you all probably next week. I might do some light streaming this weekend. I do have to work, unfortunately, so I will see everyone probably next Wednesday. Thank you all for watching, and I will see everyone next time. Thank you, and bye-bye.